Hey, how you guys doing? What I'm about to say now will make a lot of people mad. Well, I don't give a damn though. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. Um, one thing I want to start with is to let people know your blessings is not tied to how much you give in the church. Your blessings is not tied to how much you give in the church. God created you in this world for a purpose, and because He wants you to satisfy that purpose, He is going to bless you with everything you need to see to it that that purpose becomes accomplished. If God gave you children, if God gave you a heritage to watch after, He is going to give you the means to watch after that heritage. You don't need to pay God for His blessings. You don't pay God for gifts. Once God gives you gifts or blesses you, He blesses you because you're His child. Just like I, for one, when I do stuff for my son, when I pay his school fees, put him in school, buy him his school books and everything, it is because that is what I am supposed to do for him as his father. He does not need to pay me. Likewise, God gives you what He gives to you because you're His child. He's supposed to give to you what He gives to you. As long as you exist in this world, God gives you blessings. The mere fact that you wake up every morning, you can put food on the table, you can go to work and come back, it's enough to let you know how much God blesses you every day. You don't need to pay God for His blessings. God is not a spiritual doctor. He's not a witch doctor. He's not a herbalist that will tell you go and bring 10 cows or 20 cows or 50 chickens. No, God does not do that. Don't let any man of God lie to you about sowing a seed for God to bless your heritage. It is a goddamn lie. It is absolutely a lie. And don't let anybody lie to you that you have to be a born again Christian or a born again Muslim for God to bless you. It is a lie. The richest people on earth today are not born again. Mark Zuckerberg is not a born again Christian, nor a born again Muslim. The richest people in Nigeria today are Muslims. And they're not, according to Christians, all Muslims are going to hell. They're not born again, they don't know Jesus. So how come they're the richest? How come God is blessing them and they don't even know Jesus? You just need to understand how God works. Mark Zuckerberg did not stay in church on night vigil or praying 50 million times or fasting to have a platform the whole world revere today. Bezos, the owner of Amazon, the guy that started Amazon, he did not stay in church praying and praying and praying and fasting to have one of the richest businesses in the world today. Dangote did not stay in church or in mosque fasting and praying to become the richest black man in the world. None of these guys stayed in the church or was fasting or doing night vigil to become what they are today. God blessed all of them because He put them here for a purpose, and for them to accomplish that purpose, He has to give them the tools to accomplish the purpose He put them here on earth for. Every human being walking the face of this earth was put on earth for a purpose. And for you to achieve the purpose, God will give you the tools you need. You don't need to pay God for the tools He gives to you. You just need to use those tools to glorify Him. The way you use those tools to glorify Him is to achieve the purpose He put you here on earth for. That is the way you glorify God, with the tools, with the blessings, with the gifts He gives to you. So don't let no man of God tell you you have to be some born again Christian or some born again Muslim or some born again anything for God to bless you. It is an absolute lie. As long as you're here on earth, God will bless you. As long as your movements it's in line with your set goals, which is progress. As long as you're not just moving around, you have a set goals and you're working towards those set goals, God will give you the tools you need to achieve those goals. Once again, the richest people on earth today are not born again Christians. They just understand how God works. You don't need to fast and pray to achieve anything. You just need to work hard and know how God works. If Mark Zuckerberg was in church praying and fasting, he would not have Facebook today. If Jeff Bezos was in his church fasting and praying, we would not have Amazon. Anything God put you here on earth for, He's going to give you the tools to achieve them. If Bill Gates was in church praying and fasting, we will not have Microsoft. We will not. If Elon Musk was in the church praying and fasting and laying of hands on his head, we will not have Tesla today. They all were somewhere doing their research. They did research and they did research and they did research, and God saw to it. They were working very hard to achieve something, and God blessed them. God blessed them. And today, their platform is what the whole world revere today. The phone I'm using right now, if Samsung had stayed in church praying and fasting and looking for hands to be laid on his head, we would not have this phone today. So don't let nobody deceive you and tell you you have to be some born again, or you have to put some seed in the church, you have to put $1 million in the church. Then you see people that don't even have nothing. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing. They don't even know where they'll find their next meal. They are putting their last money in church. Then they will go home hungry, thinking some magic money will appear from somewhere because they put their last money, whatever they had left, in church. It does not work that way. It does not work that way. Don't let no man of God lie to you. Some man of God has 4 private jets in a country, in Nigeria, where over 80% of its populace live below $2 a day. They live below $2 a day. When you check the richest men of God in the world today, about 4 or 5 of them are Nigerians, in a country where people live on that $2 a day. We need to rethink all this, the way we live our lives in Nigeria, man. We need to rethink the way we live our lives. God put you on earth here for a purpose. Don't go to church and show your reputation. Show your character. Character is what gets rewarded. Reputation don't get rewarded. God blesses character, not reputations. I mean, that's just my own piece, though. You guys can get as mad as you guys want to be. That is my own piece. And that's what I know. This is how I know how to say it. If you believe it, whoops. If you don't, hey. This is just my 2 cents.